Hey guys, welcome to Bruno. The Czech pronounce it Bruno, like the like that. So yeah, you have to. There's no U in it, but I always pronounce it Bruno. But yeah, one thing I want to talk about is people sometimes wonder, like, look at these Czech people, European people. None of them are fat or overweight. Or actually, I've only seen like one, and he was probably from America. You know, I've been here a few days and not seen one fat or obese person. And I've kind of realised why. I think because if you want to get fat, it takes effort in Florida because you have to. Number one is I went to the KFC just down there. There's a KFC there, and I asked for some ketchup, and they said, "Oh, that'll be I think like 14 crowns or something." So you have to actually buy ketchup, and it comes in a small package like this, you know, a really small package. Whereas you go to USA and everything is just, you know, you can go in anywhere in USA, can get some free ketchup, free mustard, and people grab everything free, and they have like lots of free stuff all the time. But yeah, it's just. There's a bit of fact, but none of them like really obesely see all the time in America, like in USA or in England, where people and aging twice as fast. They're supposed to make it age. Like you see girls in the USA, like a girl that works in McDonald's. She said, "Oh, I'm 16 and pregnant." They're all like, they turn 14 years old and they're pregnant, and their life is over by the time they're 14 because they just give up and, you know, the sedentary sport lifestyle. So that's the first one. That, you know, if you want to get, you have to buy a lot of money, and everyone's working here. Everyone's like working class here. You have to earn your way. You really have to work to earn your way. I mean, America's a lot hard working, but there you can easily just lie back and just go on benefits in England or USA. But here they don't have the benefits kind of thing, and you know, it's kind of good because you have to really work to earn your way, which is good, and it's kind of a good thing for some people. And yeah. But it's also kind of double-edged sword as well. But yeah, that's one thing I like about it. You go to there, you just get England, you just go on benefits, just get your apartment and everything. That's nice. But here, and also number two is you can just. If you want to, most places, like this is a major city. This is like the second largest city in Czechia, and it's not that big. It's pretty small. And they maybe have like one or two McDonald's, one or two Burger Kings, but everywhere all around USA, you have McDonald's within 5 minutes everywhere, no matter where you're living. But here, like most of Czechia is just small little villages. Like 90% of it is small little villages, small little farms, and they're doing farm work. Everyone like owns a farm, and everyone like lives on a farm. Is just doing farm work. Like I just did just the past week, I was doing volunteer work, farm work, and I thought, oh, I need to have a day off for just eating, you know, just maybe some chocolate or something. And I thought, okay, so I'll go to the shop. But the shop is like 3-hour walk away, and there's no public transport or anything. So you have to walk on the highway, you have to wander on the woods to get to it. And by that time, you think, oh, I've got some exercise. I don't feel the need for any junk food now. So yeah, 90% of them live in like small little villages, and there's no McDonald's. There's nothing in reach. You know, you have to walk a long way to hike to it. And by that time, you've got some exercise. Even the local supermarket, at Lidl or something, you'll have 90% of the time in Czechia, you'll have to walk a long way to it. Obviously, you go to Prague and you know you might see things differently there. I've been here like 2 days now, and like this is the best place to come from in all of Europe, I think, to pick up girls. They're so nice, so feminine, so laid back. I've never been to a more chill city in all my entire life. It's just so relaxed here. It's unbelievable. Small little villages as well are like this around Czechia, but here the girls, I was shocked about how beautiful, radiant they are. Like just the skin is glowing, and not just that. You approach them and you can talk to them for ages. Then there's no stress. There's no, oh no, this guy's talking to me. People are looking. People, you know, maybe she asked for his Instagram. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. You know, oh, what's this guy want? You know, all this toxic masculinity. None of that. You can talk to them for just ages and get them. You can even hook up in there and then. But in Prague and stuff like that, it's all really touristic, and there's lots of stress, you know, from noise and BS from other people. But here it's so chill, and because nothing, like these cities are the best where they're not the capital cities where they're not touristic, because nothing ever happens. So you approach a girl and you're from a foreign country, it's exciting for them because, you know, nothing ever happens in these cities. They never get any foreigners. So that's why, you know, I prefer these kind of small little cities which are really chill and don't get much foreigners. So yeah. Bruno, it's probably, I've been all around Europe, but Bruno so far, except for Ukraine and Russia, I think I'll love Russia and Ukraine. Every time I talk to Ukrainians, it's the same thing here. You can talk, just sit and talk and you tell them anything. And but this so far, it'd be my favourite city to pick up girls anyway. Maybe not for adventure or to do much stuff, because I think I would get bored of it after a week. But this is the number one. I hope it doesn't get ruined though, so don't ruin it, guys. Anyways, I'm having my yerba mate. I got my Paraguayan. I finally found some because I felt a bit. One thing about Czechia, like they don't have juice like in Brazil and everywhere. They have juice bars every corner, so you might feel a bit bloated or sick from. No, you won't from the food, but usually, you know, if you wanted, I usually love the way I feel after drinking yerba mate, just so at peace, like you cleanse your. Every time I drink it, like I said, it cleanses my whole colon. I flush everything out, and I instantly need to go poo straight away and poop everything out, like projectile poop everywhere. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, and so it's hard to buy this stuff, like acai and stuff. Yeah, it's good and bad everywhere. Like even USA, it's hard to buy acai, healthy food, and it's the same here around Europe. You can't buy acai. So I've got some green tea and some. You know, like I did, like if you look at my other videos, I chopped up some ginger, chewed up some ginger, put some lemon in there, and yeah, it might not be as good as the one I actually get in Paraguay, but we'll see anyway. So I cut almost healed, I cut my hand out plaster. When I was doing farm work, I used a scythe and I cut my hand, and my leg is healed. Yeah, it looks healed anyway. Everyone here is just so. Like I was walking down the street and I just thought like the supermodels walking down the street and you can approach them and they're really cool to talk to. So yeah, that's 1 in a million kind of thing. And it just surprised me. But you also got to be careful because like that kind of lifestyle, it makes you a bit spoiled. Like now I'm just so relaxed, and that's the thing. You become so relaxed, you become so spoiled, then you give up on your dreams. You don't have that drive anymore. Whereas like Henry Cavill said, or as that quote. If you give a man sex, entertainment, good food, cheap entertainment, good food, then he'll throw his dreams right out of the window. Like I keep saying, like these countries have all the most beautiful women they're easy. You know, I won't call them easy, but cool. You know, nice. You know, they're really spoiled. They're not like big and macho. They don't like they give blood, sweat, and tears. Most of them are just skinny, ordinary, average Joes. Because they can get girls just by existing, you know, because they're in a really cool, laid-back environment. So yeah, that's a double-edged sword. It's always a double-edged sword, guys, because you do feel like at night time here when the sun's not out, I was walking around and I just felt like meaningless, like my life, you know, sometimes you feel, oh, what's my life? And you lose because you lose meaning in your life. If you're just getting sex, food, and everything comes to you easy, you lose meaning because you just feel like, you feel like a spoiled pig. And so yeah, we all need that push, guys. So if you don't be jealous of these guys, to be jealous and angry because all these beautiful girls going to these spoiled guys. Like look at these guys here just walking past. They could probably just go up to any girl here, like a model-looking girl, and get them. But they're probably bored of it as well. They're bored of it. There's no thrill. There's no. Because it's just easy. When something's easy, like no one wants it, you know. It just becomes, you know, ordinary kind of thing. And I think that's what might happen to me if I stay here long enough. I just think, you know, when I first arrived here, you'd be like, wow, these girls are beautiful, they're amazing. But after a while, you might get kind of bored of it, just because no one wants anything, you know. It loses its value or something, you know. If it's just so. Anyways, guys, I hope you understand. It's always a double-edged sword to it, so never be angry. You understand the yin and yang of the world. So I'm just going to finish my yerba mate here, stir it up to optimise the taste of the yerba mate at the molecular level, at the sultan. So later, guys.